All right, we are at BX Live Studios. This is BX Live Covers. I'm your host, Lamont Brown. I'm sitting here with special guest, R&B singer Pjay Johnson.
What's going on?
What's happening?
BX Live, what's up?
All right, man. So fresh off your live event.
Yeah.
How you like that, man?
That was super dope, man.
Yeah. When was the last time you performed before that?
Probably like a month before, maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What made this one different than maybe some of the other performances you did?
The intimacy, like the people being right in front of me.
Okay.
The fact that I didn't, outside of my girlfriend and my bro, I didn't invite nobody to the show. Like I did, the general.
Yeah.
I didn't make a big deal of come through, which I should have, but I like to do that just to connect with a new audience.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that was a group of people who I didn't know at all, who knew the words to my shit. I was like, yo, what? I don't know none of these people. Like that. You know what I'm saying? And they knew the words and they was going with it and it was intimate. I was able to talk to them a little bit. You know, the lights was right there on me. It was hot, but it was a part of the game.
Everyone that we had a conversation with prior to when we were promoting the event. So it wasn't just the group show, the podcast beforehand. It was also we sent them some of your music.
Yeah.
So hey, this who's performing. So most of the responses was who, and I said his name is Pjay Johnson, R&B singer. You're gonna like his music. I sent them either the video or sent them the information where to find your music. They listened to it, fell in love with it.
Dope.
And
Dope.
obviously, when someone likes something, they'll share it with others.
Yep.
Because it sounds like, you know how you're the first to find out something,
Correct.
and then you want to share with the world because other people don't know about it. That's who you were. You were like that secret, that well-known secret that people didn't know about, and then it went out and it was shared with other people, and I thought that was special. And then, so by the time you stepped in, they were already geared up, because they had been pumping your music for a few weeks now, and had been circulating. And when I say a few weeks, it's every day, multiple times a day up into that. So it was really excited for the people that attended as well. Every single person I spoke to,
Appreciate that. That's crazy.
They loved it. They loved it, and the conversation is when's the next one? When's the next one? And then there's a bunch of regret in terms of, I wish I would have brought this person with me. I wish I would have told more people about this. So overall, the event was phenomenal.
Dope.
No reservations. Thanks you. BX Live definitely thanks you.
And I'm thankful right back, because for y'all to put that together for me like that, people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not normal. So I really appreciate y'all.
All right. So let's talk a little bit more about you. Want to get into, in this interview, want to get into kind of like your journey. Yeah. And I know you've done interviews before in the past, but I want to make this a little different. I want to talk about situations maybe you had where you realized, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I want to hear, I guess, some stories about some of the challenges you may have faced, because everyone's going to go through them over time.
Definitely.
Things are going to happen that you don't expect. When you have dreams and visions and goals, these things are going to happen. So I know you were singing, actually you said you were in the church, right?
Yeah, I grew up in church.
I remember you said you were in church, and you was a musician?
Yeah, I was a drummer.
You was a drummer, right? And the choir, they were singing, right? From what I understand, still they were getting all the attention.
Right.
They were getting all the attention.
Yeah,
and
my aunt was the lead for the choir.
Okay.
So she's like the best voice in the church. She's like that angelic. Her and like another close person, like a family member, Andrea Walsh. She passed away due to cancer. God rest her soul. They were like like if they're singing, don't talk, don't breathe, don't move, don't chew no gum, catch these notes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So seeing that, it's like, wow, that our Lord, like you can control, and I'm faithful, so I'm thinking like, yo, I can make people believe in God like this.
Yeah.
All right. So
people were catching the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm able to do that. And like ever since a young age, like since I was 5 years old or something, Police Academy would come on, and there was a dude who could do the sound effects. Right? And so I always tell a story. And he,
the brother, right?
Yeah, the black dude, do all the sound effects. So I wanted to be like that. So I could mimic a lot of things. And so I watched TV. I could mimic the cartoon. The voice like wow, that's really close. So I said, if I could do that in my mind, I'm like, if I could do that, I can mimic somebody singing. I would just sing Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, whatever. That me being young and them being the hottest thing. Mostly female artists. I had a high-pitched voice. You know so I would mimic it.
Yeah. How old were you around this time?
Like 7.
Okay.
6, 7. And I could still remember like getting right tape, had the tape deck. My mom's, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have a lot of TV, a lot of cable. I had a piano, you know what I'm saying? And I had space. So that's where I really feel like it start coming. And
So you were practicing
in the
at
crib.
home.
Dolo, nobody asking me nothing.
And then Sunday, your aunt and everybody was out there killing it.
Yeah.
And you were obviously behind the drums. You
Right.
was drumming it to
Right.
death.
I wanted to be the best at that. I didn't want to sing in public.
You didn't want, okay. That's what I was
But
getting
I
at.
wanted to know how. I
Okay.
want, you know what I'm saying? Just always, I was that kid. If that was great, then I got to know how to do that.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying?
So when did that whole thing change? When did you say, hey, I want to step out and I want to be in the front?
It was probably in my, honestly,
Yeah.
to want to be in the front,
Yeah.
probably in my 20s,
Oh, wow.
23,
Okay.
22.
So for most of your childhood, really, and then even your teenage years.
I had to.
You had to.
Yeah, like I had that strict religious mom.
Uh-huh.
Like, we going to church.
Yeah.
And you exposed me to this talent that you have.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm going to
Okay, 'cause you shared it.
I'm going to use that gift. That's what God
Okay.
gave you. You know what I'm saying? You got to do this.
So you had been singing for some time before that, though, right?
Huh?
Before you
As a kid. All
as
the
a
way
kid,
up.
yeah, you were
Oh,
saying, okay.
I
But
had
you
to.
weren't singing in public, though.
I was singing in church.
Oh, you were singing in church.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess when did you stop, playing the instruments and start singing in church? When did that happen? Was that like right around that time?
Stop doing the church thing?
Well, no, you were still in church.
Oh.
But when did you?
Stop with the drums. I never stopped drums.
Okay, you
Drums
still
was
you were doing
yeah,
both.
So long as I had to do church.
Okay.
I wanted to be on the drums.
Okay.
I wanted to be the man on the drums. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? Singing
Were
is
you
like,
the man on the drums?
Yeah, I was good
Yeah.
for the area.
Okay.
You know, I was incredible. I was dope. I could
You were the top of your district.
Yeah, one of them. You know,
All right.
something like that. I think. I don't know.
The city, nah, maybe not.
My man Mike Denton in the city. He always was.
Yeah.
He was a killer. Yeah.
Was it like a drum line thing? You ever went to one of those?
Yeah, I was on the band. Old
Really?
City, all that. Yeah.
That's
snare,
big time.
Snare line and all that. Yeah, definitely.
So when you watched the movie Drumline, that bring back memories. When you saw that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
But they could they drum and sing like you could? Can they have the combination of both?
I can't drum and sing. That was
Okay.
always a thing.
I mean, like you have the ability to
I
be.
can't do it at the same time.
So you could drop the drums.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
like so, if it
and
was
go
a
catch
battle,
a solo. Yeah.
if it was a battle, you guys would be
Yeah.
drumming it out, and then
Yeah.
you could just drop the drums.
Like
and
I
start
lost the
singing.
drum battle and go kill him on
Yeah.
the note. Yeah. and that was always kind of my crutch. I ain't got to be that good, dog. Y'all know what I really
Yeah.
get out here and you know what I mean. So
You can always fall back on that.
definitely same thing. I use that crutch for everything. Basketball, everything.
When did you realize you were like exceptional when it came to singing? When did you realize yourself how good you were?
That was like early in the church.
Okay.
Because I can make teenage girls. They was when I'm singing, they're not thinking about God. Like
Okay.
a lot of times, I peeped that. Like I realized that. To be honest, like honestly, now that's not even to be like, oh, I'm just da. But that's how I was singing. Though.
Really? You
I was
hitting it
really
like
singing
that?
like I was Jodeci doing a church song. I really, probably catch it and even, you know what I'm saying? That was me a little bit.
How old were you around that time when you realized you had it? You was like, okay.
This is the more in the teens.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
And you were just obviously singing. You just show out. You just let them know.
Nah, I had a cause. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Even if I didn't have the strongest faith, if I'm getting up here
Yeah.
to talk to these people about God and what I do believe in,
Yeah.
and I'm doing that. That's not for me.
You
That's
will
all
let
praise
it go.
to yeah. That's definitely. But I could see because when I went home, I wasn't listening to Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
I was back around the way now. I could really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be myself or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the music I went to church with.
Uh-huh.
That's the risk I knew how to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew the two. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
it was seductive. And a dude once told me, he was like a sound guy. He said, come here, man. After I sang, I'm thinking of like, one of the many people, oh, yeah, great.
Yeah.
He said, me, you ain't doing nothing but singing to them girls. And it hit me that day. I was like, that's probably one of the last times I ever sang in church.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't want that on me. That's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah, so.
Really?
Yeah.
He was in church too.
Yeah, he was in church. He was a sound guy.
He-
He was like,
okay.
I ain't doing nothing but singing to them girls. He said it jokingly, but
Yeah.
like I mean it though.
Yeah.
He ain't
And
doing
you
nothing
stopped singing after
after that. Yeah.
Really?
He'd be like, what? I don't want that. That's not where I want girls from. Like,
Yeah.
not like that.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then what was the conversation maybe you had with your family about that?
Nah,
It was just like you just stopped.
Yeah, whatever. All my life decisions is all. I don't
Is
talk
there?
to them. Yeah,
I mean, so it wasn't any. Hey, Pjay, how come you're not singing in church anymore?
Well,
Was it-
I stopped going to church.
Oh, you stopped.
I was
okay.
old enough to.
Okay.
You know
So
what
it
I'm
was like cold turkey, like that. That was like you didn't even go back.
saying?
at that
I would
time.
go back.
At that
Go
time.
back a little bit here and there, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start having kids.
Yeah.
I had my first kid when I was 22, so
So life happened.
Yeah, you just progress.
That was interesting. That
evolve into who you naturally become.
That hit you. So, when was your biggest failure, I should say? And when I say failure, I'm talking about with singing at a young age, before you got into your career, that you can remember. Did you have any moments you can remember? Maybe you weren't prepared.
Yeah, it's definitely like, it's a thing called General Assembly with the church.
Okay.
So you have a local competition in New York for the male singers of the Church of God.
Okay.
So, you know, I smoke all them cats.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't used to have no I used to not even be nobody there.
Yeah.
Then I go to the next level, which is the country of the world.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I rank.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was way down there, again, because I'm singing off the mixtape thing that I'm hearing this person's in Lauryn Hill at the time. I'm going there on the competition level and singing like that. That's not cutting it. These cats are trained, professional. We're going to sing it.
They have professional coaches.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
they got professional coaches.
Yeah, I ain't had that. I never had no voice lessons or none of that. So.
Wow.
But I can't tell you that was a big. I don't care. I never cared about nothing like that. Like so.
So it was a different level. So you had competition. So how would they measure? Like, were the judges?
Yeah, it was judges,
okay.
You know, legit singers. I never considered myself like a real singer like that.
Kind of similar to like an American Idol.
Yeah.
The voice type of thing.
Oh yeah. Same criteria.
Would they? Yeah, really. And then would they give you like feedback on the spot? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh no.
It would be like.
It would be in your write up of, you know,
okay,
whatever place you came in, what you put work on.
Okay, and then they would give you guys.
And mine would be like stop riffing on every single word. I used to riff on everything.
Oh yeah.
Used to riff on everything. That real guy, all that type of, that used to be me. Now I can't. That's not a part of music.
They'd be like, nah.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta cut that out. Yeah. Sing the song the way it sounds on the tape. You know what I'm saying? So that's real. It's funny, but then that never discouraged me.
I never knew that. You know that? They call it riffing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can't do that.
So let's go back teenage years. What schools do you go to? I know you.
Teenage years.
How long you been in Yonkers?
I started off. I went to Lincoln High School.
Okay. I'm familiar with Lincoln.
9th grade. Yeah. I used to never, ever go to class.
No?
Yeah, so my mom took me out of there. I got up out of there. Mm-hmm. She put me in the New York Military Academy, upstate Cornwall, New York.
Oh, wow.
And it was unisex, so it wasn't that bad.
Was that in, that was when you was in 9th? So like your freshman year?
That was 9th grade again.
Okay.
I left back. And then there, the way they do their schooling and everything like that, I was able to skip the 10th grade.
Okay.
And then rightfully become a junior.
Okay.
After that. So that's when I really got into sports. I started playing basketball and all that. I was tall.
You weren't playing like that too much before, right?
Like in the park. I grew up Culver King. You know what I'm saying? I barely used to play on the teams. If coaches used to come and knock on my door to try to get me to play on teams, my mom would be like, no, because I was always a bad student. So it's like, you can't do that. You can't even, like, I never ever came close to the honor roll.
So they used to ever come down to Culver, some of the guys that played on the team from like different.
Yeah, I would have to play in Culver. That was my rucker.
Okay, so I grew up in Yonkers too, so I know you probably had School Street coming down.
Right. Little bit, not often. They had
School Street had a few guys.
Yeah, they had tons.
But then again, I'm trying to think. It had a few people. Where did the Ballers really?
School Street.
There was a few people from Riverdale. I don't know if they went down there.
Riverdale dudes from like the 47 side didn't really
Mulford
like that. Nope.
Yeah.
A
few people from Mulford.
Yeah.
Whitney Young, I'm not sure at that time. I'm a little older, but I don't know if there was.
A lot of South Side.
Okay. There was nobody from the whole that I remember that was like really great.
Actually,
there was older guys I remember.
Yeah.
That was really good. I don't remember any younger guys that came up on it. I remember School Street had a few people though.
They all, Yonkers, they had a lot of street ballers.
Yeah.
A lot of cats had to kill you on the street.
Yeah.
They was just so bad and shit. The average Yonkers kid has got like a attitude,
Yeah.
So they couldn't cut it in school.
Yeah, I don't know if there was any ball players in Yonkers that I remember going to like a D1 school that I remember.
Oh, yeah.
From Yonkers?
Yeah. Oh, back in the day? Yeah. Not too many.
Maybe around now, but I don't remember like
more now. Yeah, then
I remember a few of them.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
Nah. So you killed on the courts. So you played 10th grade.
Yeah, 10th, 11th.
And then how was that experience for you playing on the team out there?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, was it different?
Yeah, because from my first year, I varsity right away. So I got on the team. I didn't tell my coach. I never played organized ball a day in my life.
You were fronting.
Yeah.
You were like, okay.
I know how to play ball, but I never played organ. I never seen a referee blow the whistle like that. Maybe a couple games here and there. I never played on league.
Yeah.
So they was like, yo, this kid is super athletic, but he is lost their shit. So then one day somebody was like, yo, coach, he never played basketball before. He's like, what? I put, you know what I'm saying? I pulled it off though.
Yeah.
By the next year, I'm dunking crazy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Still not getting buckets like that because I still don't know the game, but my hops was crazy. 11th grade, yeah. 12th grade, yeah, I hurt my knee and came back to Yonkers and bummed it on the bench, so I never got to play no college.
So you came back to Yonkers your senior year?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 2 years over there?
Shit right there.
You remember, obviously, you still had some friends back over there.
Yeah.
And stuff, and you came back super tall. I know you were already probably tall when
I
you
was
left.
always tall, yeah.
But you was like, ridiculous when you came back.
With a swag. 9th grade, I was a geek.
Yeah.
Came back with, because in the military school, I'm in there. It's like you locked up with locked up, but you locked in. You living in with dudes from Brooklyn, Queens,
all over,
all over, even Italian mobsterish mentality, all type of badass kids with money. You know what I'm saying? Is in there or not with money. Some of us is broke, like, cause I sure ain't have it like that. My mom's just kicking that though, like. And so I took that in. Yeah. So when I came back to Yonkers, I wasn't just a Yonkers nigga, like how people say, like. Yeah. I had it. I've always felt that school changed me. So. Wow. It was like different coming back to Yonkers, and that probably pushed me to do the music more. Okay. Because I didn't want to run with the Yonkers crowds. My cousin and them was wilding, getting locked up, and I'm like, I'm coming out of military school. Yeah. If I was gonna be, I probably would have been that. Like I said, in 9th grade, I didn't go to school. I probably would have been. God knows. But so that pretty much saved you. That decision after your freshman year to go over there. That and growing up in the church as much. Okay. What were you still singing while you were playing ball out there? Nope. So it was pretty much done. Cold turkey. Nope. And now you're back, right? You finished playing ball, right? What was it that helped you decide you want to sing? You got my son. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Me, I was like, yo, I've never been a good student. Yeah. I'm not going to college. Uh-huh. If I don't have a college diploma, what real job am I going to get? Yeah. How am I really make some money to actually have a good life? Wow. Thinking drastic at this time. I was working at the bank. Yeah. By the time I had a son, I had a car. I was 21. Yeah. I was working at the bank, and I worked at Bloomingdale's. Money on, had money, bro. Yeah. But I knew it was going to get, like, real, so I said, I got to start doing something that could really give me the potential to be a million. So I could sing. Wow. Linked up with my bro Vito in Brooklyn. I was already linked up with him from I was like 18, 19. Yeah. Making songs, getting good at it. Okay. But when I said, nah, I'm going to try to make bread out of this, is when my son came. So, 18 years old, that's when you kind of went back and said, I'm going to make some music. I did skip that step, yeah. All right, so you said you were going to make a little bit of music. Yeah, I'm tripping for forgetting all of it. It happens, man. It's a lot. It's a lot that happens throughout the course of your life. And I never sit down and talk about this like this, so. So 18, now your partner, what did you say his name, Vito? Yeah, my bro, Silvio. Okay. Silvio Delis. All right, and he was helping you record. Was he? That's the first person I ever recorded. Really? Really recorded like a song with. Okay. He made the beat. I'm gonna hear it back. There's no such thing as auto-tune. And what made you do this at that time? I started hanging out in Brooklyn with my homeboy Eddie, and I knew him from church. But then we used to run around the streets of Brooklyn. I started linking up with the other cats from Brooklyn. Soaked a lot of that Brooklyn culture in. From the way I drove. When I went back to Yonkers, I took the baggy shit off. You know what I'm saying? My pants been like this for 13 years. Oh, is that where it started? Brooklyn? For me. For you, okay. Yeah, Brooklyn probably was off the baggy shit. Yeah, Brooklyn was off that baggy from like long time. We're talking about, let me see if I can guess the year. We're talking 03, about 04, okay. 05. I think 03. But for me, I think in Westchester County over here, we're still probably on that. Still super baggy. We're probably still on it, Pepe jeans and all that. I could see I didn't have it, and that's what I didn't have it. My mom's had moved to Florida. Yeah. And I refused to go. So I chose to stay here and live on my sister's couch. Or else I'd have been a Florida boy since I was 16, 17. A lot of things would have been different. I know how that is with your family. Florida lifestyle is a complete, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my mom slapped me before we were supposed to move. We got into an argument, she slapped me, and I'm like, I'm 17, 16, you're not slapping me. Really? I'm not even going to Florida. Dub. Okay. I'll stay wherever. I'll be homeless. And somebody's going to have to take me in. My whole family's saying Yonkers. I'm not going to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? But I live with whoever. Yeah. And that's the first time I ever stood up to my moms. That's when I stopped going to church as much and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's interesting. Yeah. And I see, we having this conversation. Me being like the lighthearted person I don't even think about this. I don't talk about it. So that's why I'm like indulging in the story as we go. That's amazing because, and you have to, your relationship with your mother is really good now. It'd be cool.
Yeah, and then because I remember we were discussing that somewhat on the other show. That's interesting because of your life changed drastically because of a disagreement you had with her at the time. Because
I didn't want to go at that time.
Yeah,
but I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just.
You kind of forced your way out of that situation.
My mom, big ass crib. It's a lake in the backyard. We live in a gated community. I could have been living that lifestyle. Get you a car. You go to college. It's paid for. Could have been that. You feel me? You
could have probably still done music. It would have been probably called significant other.
It would have been some corny.
Stuff is probably so good.
The music would have still been good, but who knows? I would have still been under my mom's tutelage. Sunday, church, Bible study. You know what I'm saying? Or we would have fought, and we would have been. It would have been crazy. It would have been nobody to mediate. And I never wanted to come at my mom's. I wanted to be my own person by that age, but I never wanted to really come at my mom. Yeah. So I said, you know what, for the better of us, I gotta stay here.
I know how that feels. My mother, she moved to West Virginia when I was 16. Wanted me to go over there with her.
I didn't.
I went and moved. I went and stayed there one time.
Racist ass place.
Actually, she moved to West Virginia. I visited one time, spent a week out there, came back, and she moved to Charlotte. Went out there a few times.
Charlotte,
she moved when I was 16, so I know how it is. And she wanted me to go with my little brother and stuff. And
that's crazy. Back. That's the same age.
Absolutely.
Same age.
So how you hook up with your partner? Like you hooked up with your partner? Yeah. And you made.
When I started hanging out in Brooklyn, the cats I knew from Yonkers that I sang already, they was like, "Yo, you ever been in the studio?" I'm like, "Nah." Like, yo, we gonna introduce him to Vito. Vito make the best beats.
Okay.
Vito's he goes to church, a maestro, bro.
Really?
Like, that's my heart to this day, man. When it comes to making music for real, like, the maestro taught me. I can't say taught me. I'm a year older than him. You know what I'm saying? But his musical know-how and all that rubbed off. Wow. So I got my style from that. He introduced me to newer artists and different people and things I wouldn't. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
And then you finally got there. You got in the booth.
Right.
You got in the booth. You
made a million songs.
Wow.
A million songs. I had church songs even back then.
Really?
They weren't that good because I was starting out. But
and the thing that's most fascinating to me about you is that you're a writer. Yeah. Before anything, and then listening to the lyrics of your album now, like the lyrics are dope. I mean, I think that's probably the best part of what you do. Obviously, besides having an amazing voice, but
it's the lyrics is what I try to sell you.
That's the technical aspect of it is amazing. So you always this good of a writer?
I've been doing it for so long.
Really?
Yeah.
So you wrote a bunch of songs. So he has some songs, or you have.
I think he has old songs. Really? I got songs that I never have not heard. If they go back 7 years, I ain't heard them. If I've been making music, let's say for 13, 14 years, if it go past 7, I ain't heard it.
So you get from him. So when did you have in your head, okay, you told me obviously 4 years later, fast forward, you're like, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to do. You had your
and
son.
I was in a band. Okay, so I had my son. I was in a band with Vito was in the band. He's all church dudes though. I wasn't really the church dude like that. So I used to pull him out of church, make him rehearse, and we used to go to the Times Square Art Center, Laugh Factory, 42nd Street. Yo, I used to go everywhere and perform. Kill. This is when I could really. This is before I smoked any type of weed or anything like that.
All right.
This is me in my prime.
Yes.
And what was crazy is I probably vocally wasn't even that good. That band of musicians that I had was different.
Okay.
Different.
They helped elevate you.
Yeah, and people didn't have a band in
and it was different.
07, 06. People like my age doing what I'm doing. They ain't had no band.
Jay-Z had a band that year.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Me and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they was like, yo, first of all, what? And I was writing my own songs, so it's not like I was no cover band. These are my songs that me and Vito produced and that they playing out. It was a new thing, bro.
Yeah.
You understand?
So once you linked up with him, was he the one that helped link you with the right people and help, let's say, book the spots?
Nah, definitely not.
How did that work? How did you get to perform at these different locations and go out?
Through the talent, just people seeing me. What's your name?
Okay.
Or the band, or that band you got is crazy. I remember, what's his name? Rottweiler. He was at Times Square Art Center one night. He was drunk. He was having a good ass night because the music was rocking.
Yeah.
A bunch of indie artists were like the top of the.
Killing it.
Yeah, good rappers and the sound system. My boy Ed. That's how I got to the Times Square Art Center. My boy Ed, who recorded people in Yonkers, worked there.
Okay.
He would always tell me, "Yo, P, I hate recording people. You the best thing that comes in here. Your music, I believe in you like 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for you."
Yeah.
So he come to the Laugh Factory. I brought a couple rappers there. Nothing really happened with them. I went there. I smoked that place night after night.
Yeah.
Smoked it. To the point where there's like a deal on the table, but with all the backhand bullshit and people trying to get on in it, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I ever got allegedly, or I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever got offered the deal.
So at this time, right, when you're killing it, who's in your camp? I mean, without naming names, like, what do you have? You have a manager? You have?
Nope.
No, you don't have a manager at this time. So it's really your
Me
group
trying
that
to corral that band in.
Of the band.
Right. But meanwhile, they had church duties to tend to.
Okay.
And they had their own aspirations.
So it was hard constantly getting you guys together. That was the challenge. Scheduling conflicts.
Scheduling and the belief.
Okay. And the belief that you guys can be something special.
Right. And whether or not they wanted to
be
something.
And they weren't seeing it when you were going out there killing it?
Like I said, they was religious. A lot of them was pastors, kids and all that. They was the special ones. These is bomb, crazy musicians.
Yeah.
I didn't have the bums, the scrub. I had the nice cats. So if they nice, that means the people in the church know that they nice and they want them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to come do this. So that, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all go ahead.
Man. So eventually you guys went your separate ways. Like, you know, like most relationships, regardless of whether it's friends, family, significant others.
Right.
You know, as time goes on, things change, relationship change, and you guys went your separate ways. And so now, where does that leave you? What happens at this point?
Have another kid. Now I got two. Now
we're still doing your music thing though.
Trying. By now, I hook up with this guy here, Jamal. We go half on a computer. I had my boy in Brooklyn build it for me, $300. Put all the memory that you could get in a computer at that time in a desktop. I don't know how to use Mac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go get Reason because I lost the band. I lost my producer. I lost Vito. You know what I'm saying?
So Vito was still, because he was part of the church crew.
Kind of went that way, and I kind of was like, yeah, go do that. I'm gonna do me. I don't give a damn.
So it was kind of like a David Ruffin and the Temptations type of experience, and he was David Ruffin,
right?
Because he was out there killing it. I love the Temptations.
In my mind,
David Ruffin.
In my mind, I was killing it. In my mind, like I said, in my mind, I don't know, because you know what I'm saying. So
and it was Otis in them,
right? Okay. So I had to learn how to make beats.
Yeah.
Right. So we got the computer, and this is why a lot of people in the hood and Yonkers be like, "Where'd you come from?" Like again, from we was kids.
Yeah.
Like we know you, so you legit, you valid, but you just pop up again at like 23. Like we was at military school. I was there, and then once I got that equipment, or once I got into music, I was Brooklyn all the time, and I was recording all the time. I could record in my house now.
Oh, you were on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know how to. I taught myself how to be a whiz on Pro Tools.
All right, so now you're making the beats.
Yeah.
You're writing the songs, and you're singing the songs.
And I'm recording it. And this is for years, right? Jamal, how many years it was only just me?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a piano player. Like, I took piano lessons for 7 years. I never retained none of it. I didn't get good at it at all. You know what I'm saying? But to make them beats and music that I stand behind to this day, like, yo, this is solid. My first mixtape would put people on to, like, yo, this kid is nice. I made most of them beats.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah,
yeah, that's Pop Star Lifestyle. That's right on Dat Piff. And I still got physical copies of that, I think. And that's what in my city made me like a legend to my city. At that time, this is.
Now, how are you going out and showcasing your talent now? How you doing that?
I feel like I was after Soulja Boy, I feel like I was one of the first people to capitalize on the internet. Just not on a big enough scale. I didn't do it consistently enough because I always been to myself. Yeah. But I was one of the first people to be like, yo, MySpace. Make these songs and put them on MySpace. So the girls start knowing. And I'm young and good looking. I'm in a DM, yo, babe, listen to this. I got girls on girls for the music too. I'm not even. Yeah. That's how I'm building. I'm building fans one by one. I'm either doing something with them or I'm not. But that's how where I'm from. That's how I'm pulling girls in. Yeah. So I become like a legend on that scale. Wow. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I got a girlfriend and 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's
WBE, right?
You know,
you go home. You the rock. You the rock out there. You know, but at home you're Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
You know,
always getting knocked.
But you the rock though.
But I try to pull girls in one by one. I literally made a lot of fans one by one.
Wow.
A lot of believers one by one, and can try to capitalize on the internet and putting the songs out there. And it's after the first mixtape, it was valid. And if people didn't put out mixtapes the way I put out mixtapes, where I'm from, everybody's a gangsta ass. You either a gangsta or baller or something. Yeah. I am a cool nigga from the hood, accepted everywhere type of shit. And I'm, you know, I could pull off the gangsta shit if I wanted to try to, probably, but I'm singing.
Yeah.
He's what?
So it was different.
Yeah, like what? And they try to make a joke about it, but when you hear the song, you can't really joke. It's like, yo, this shit is, yo, what the
legitimate.
fuck? This nigga? Yeah.
That's
so
what he's doing.
The whole city,
they got
to my
behind
knowledge,
you.
they believe that.
Yeah, got behind you, supported you. So now you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Social media, you're driving your brand.
Yeah.
Now what? You drive your brand, you know, you have your family as well.
The music starts to fade out.
Okay. What?
It's just nothing happening.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is happening. I had signed with the indie record label. They had a cat over there.
How did that come about? How that whole situation?
A kid told me, like, I had got with this kid named Lansky.
Yeah.
He started bringing me around, like rapper, like Cassidy.
And this was the same point where you're at the height of driving your brand.
My own shit. This is when I'm stuck making my own beats.
Yeah.
Right in there. I meet Lansky.
Uh-huh.
So he'll start bringing me around Cassidy. I was a huge Gym Class Heroes fan.
All right.
He bring me around Travis. Like, shit. Then I asked him one day, but he was just like a regular. You could tell his scheme was to talk real good.
Yeah.
He could get in with them, and now he's a valid dude. He's a cool guy. To this day, I'm cool with him. But he knew how to talk. I was like, how did you get to where you could start talking to these people?
Yeah.
So when I decided I wanted to do music, the first thing I did was get an entertainment lawyer. Boom, light bulb. I put out my first mixtape. I said, I need an entertainment lawyer. I ain't got no money, but if they believe, he you know, he's like the entertainment lawyer believing my drive.
Invest.
They started saying, yo, go ahead and link up with this person. And he did that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the same thing. So I got with an entertainment lawyer. Her name is Stacey Lynch. I played her my CD.
Mm-hmm.
She take it. I'm gonna listen to it in a couple of days. If you don't hear from me, you know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if so, then maybe.
So you're waiting.
Shake your hand, miss.
Yeah.
Walk out. I'm with him, my homegirl Shaniqua, who put me on to the lawyer.
Yeah.
We got this. A couple days later, she hits me. This is phenomenal. I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I meet Buddha the Future. Meet a few people through her.
Uh-huh.
Don't even utilize the opportunities. I'm still Vito.
Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah.
I'm still home base. I don't have a personality that's for everybody.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not even trying to capitalize the way I should on meeting the people that I've met.
Your mentality is still, yeah.
You know
But you have like still a loyalty sense in the way, but
Huge
not
loyalty, right.
spreading your wings the way you should have
Right.
at the time. Okay.
And just on a people person scale, I'm not
Okay.
like really a people person.
Yeah.
Like that, like, so I could tell it's a lot of times when people might want to reach out to help me, but I didn't even connect with them properly. It's like, I don't know if he likes a guy, producer, nobody. He produced Can't Knock the Hustle with Jay-Z. He told her one time, I don't think Pjay likes me. And I never had no problem with him. It was just,
that was the perception that he had.
That's me. Like, I give that off.
So that was a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That was a hot
So
behind the scenes.
but I feel like that's a major
obstacle
towards my career.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Coming across people who, and I'm cool with you. Like, you could be bro, best friend. I just don't even talk a lot, or I'm talking a lot because the mic is on and the camera's on. Other than this,
So you made that deal with them on
Yeah.
the independent circuit, right?
yeah, start writing songs. I'm a songwriter now.
Okay.
Nothing gets picked up for like 2-3 years.
Really?
Yeah, I'm writing the best songs I wrote. I'm taking my time, and this place is in a castle. I'm going
Wow.
there every day, and be writing songs. Like I said, August Rigo, you made $3 million in there writing for Bieber, this cat, that cat, that cat. So we in the same house. It got to be able to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's there with you.
Not with me.
I mean, but he's there under the same umbrella.
But he had a different work ethic. I'm there every day. He's really there every day, though.
Okay.
He's really doing this all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from him. That's why I mentioned his name in this.
Yeah.
That was a great opportunity. Me, mentally, I never went to be a songwriter, so I didn't give it my...
Yeah. Or.
I didn't want nobody else singing my stuff like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that
But you were writing stuff, hoping somebody will pick it up.
Because, and it's like they said in it, nobody wants nobody to sing that stuff. The first time somebody says, yes, I want it, and you see that first check, you're going to want to write for somebody every day.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for that feeling.
Yeah.
I bought in on that.
2 to 3 years.
Like 2 years.
2 years.
Nobody took nothing.
Okay.
Great songs. Oh, you're a great writer. We just don't have nobody who can sing it right now. You see, I'm writing these songs that way though, because I got a list of what's going on and who's looking for what. But I'm not. I'm writing the song knowing he can't sing this.
Wow.
Not that he can't sing, he just doesn't. That's not even him.
That's
a
not
good
who he is.
song.
It doesn't
maybe
match
they'll
up.
maybe they'll say, "Who's this kid?" and bring him in. That was always my ploy.
Did you ever? But why did you do that? What made you do that though?
Mentality wise,
Yeah.
I can't help it.
A little
Couldn't help
selfish.
it. Yeah,
A little selfish
Yeah.
at the time.
Well, my words.
Chuckling in the back.
And feeling like it didn't I feel like there's writers who are like, you can compare this person. So I just felt like I was always weird and different and not trying to be, and it works.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I'm gonna give it away.
So then after that experience, did that come to an end? After a few years?
Well, I can't say that because to this day, any song that I write,
Yeah.
if an industry person hears it first,
with them.
Oh, with them, yeah. After a while, they ended.
That was it.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Did the contract run out? You guys?
They headed west.
Okay, they left.
Yeah.
Oh, they moved.
But they made plans to. I don't think. Yeah. No, they went west. Yeah.
Okay, so they moved, and then what happens to the contract or the deal?
It was cool.
It was just
I had
like
a contract. It
mutual
was like,
disagreement.
No big deal.
All right, so like now, if you write something, they can't claim rights.
No.
Right.
They wouldn't do that. They're good people. I learned a lot. I just didn't have that polish.
All right.
I got my polish from them.
Yeah.
Like really, I wasn't
That
ready
helped
when
you.
I got. Yeah.
That experience helped shape
exactly
your future. So now what? So what happens at this point?
So then I'm back. I have no job for a little while, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still could record at home, but I knew my production wasn't matching
Things
my
had
ability
changed
to
a
write
little
and
bit.
sing. Yeah.
MySpace, I guess, fizzled out at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decided it. Exactly.
The death of MySpace.
Definitely out of it. So I got my local thing buzzing. Mixtape that I put out was 2 years. Nothing. I would put out songs here and there, but there was nothing.
Yeah.
Because I was producing it. I can't produce a hit by myself, like a real one. You know what I'm saying? But the singing and the lyrics can make you keep listening to that record. But that's all I had. So time passed. I get a job, get some money in my pocket. I linked back with a guy from when I was at that indie label. That's Ant. That's the guy who I did Insignificant
Okay.
Other with. So now we're here.
Yeah.
But it takes a few years.
Yeah.
It takes us like 2 years of like 50 songs that you're never gonna hear.
Yeah.
To get to
To
those
get to that
11.
point.
Yeah. Not with the intent for it to be that.
Yeah.
It's just that when we feel like we started getting songs that should be either sold and not same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna collect them and put the best of the best. I'm going for the artist, for the gusto. I feel like there's a void in the R&B game. I can really get in now.
Yeah.
I don't gotta.
There is a void. There is a void in the R&B game.
There's not even when people hear my music, they're like, "Yo, you bringing back that?"
Yes.
I'm bringing it back, but
you're keeping it alive.
It's not old. Yeah, I'm keeping it alive. It's
alive.
here. You're not checking for it because it's not a. I don't know. I don't know what it. I don't have the answer.
That's what I think makes it so refreshing.
Right.
When you hear that and then you listen to the words and the emotion and the realness of it, the reality behind what you're saying.
That's what I go for.
So you hooked up with him. You made the album. How long did that whole thing take?
Well, like I said, we made so many songs that you're never gonna hear. But when I started making Hittin' For, made that out in L.A. We went to go see August.
Yeah.
We went to his crib out there in the hills of Hollywood, and that inspired me to be like, yo, this shit is possible, dog. I'm coming back. I'm back, nigga.
Because you were kind of like at that point, like after everything fizzled out, you had probably that moment to yourself where you were trying to figure out what you were going to do.
Yeah.
Then you came back.
Barely made no music.
Inspired.
Right. Go to LA.
You had a lot of written stuff. You said you had a lot of written stuff. Did you revive any of that old stuff? Maybe they pull out. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right.
I could play you Insignificant Other, this album. I could play you like, except for like Tell Me, Insignificant Other, and like maybe 2 other songs. I can play you completely different versions of the other. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Whole another beat, delivery, everything.
And so you link up with Ant.
Link up with Ant.
And he produced it.
Me and him.
You produced it together.
I'm so opinionated.
Yeah, if every hands over everything.
Right.
Obviously, if you making the beats,
right,
you writing the lyrics and you singing the song,
right. So he's got a good bass,
like a Swiss Army knife of music.
Right. So you know what I'm saying? He'll come with a really dope, more than skeleton, and so then I gotta put my thing on it.
Gotta be happy with the way the album came out.
Yeah.
The project is complete, right? You put it out. What was the response? What was the immediate response?
This is better than I thought.
Yeah.
Not sales and money wise, but like, yo, what the hell? How do I don't know. Like, that's what people say. How did I know about you? People who don't know me, or how come you're not famous? I've never done anything. I just took like a one giant leap for mankind, like kind of thing, from where I was to where the project is.
Yeah, and you're proud of that.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah.
It's fantastic. What is your goal now at this point in your career? You have the album out. You've done a few performances. You've sang songs off the album. You're promoting it. What is your next goal?
I'm gonna get another single out to you and just show like the versatility So like, even if I had to do the more current, it's like not even a problem. That's not where my heart is at.
Yeah.
That's not where I want music to go. So that's why I'm not supporting that. I can do it though, because I've been at this. You know what I'm saying? But it's more to just keeping the R&B alive, make sure it's current, and just it's like goals wise, I don't have that. Like, I don't want to stay. You know what I'm saying? I want to get money off it.
Yeah.
But as far as being compared to, I don't really give. It's the same thing like when I used to lose in that competition. I don't care. Like, just gonna make music that I think is great. As long as people keep saying it's great. So long as it's doing something for somebody, and it can move somebody.
You did a song with Casket, Couple Life video.
A song.
You did a few songs.
Yeah, we got millions.
And how long you known him?
Casket since high school days.
Okay.
Didn't chill until like older. But
okay. So you connected with him. I saw your video, was Sticks and Stones video. Dope video. Where do you shoot that one at?
That's all in Yonkers.
That's all in Yonkers? Really?
I'm trying to keep my whole thing.
You kept it local?
Yeah.
Now, was that shot by the same person that shot the Couple Life video?
No.
Okay, that's completely different, right?
Jason Blackrose shoots a lot of Casket stuff.
Okay.
What's this guy's name? Who shot my video?
Sticks and Stones?
Jameson Claxton shot this video.
And I was in Yonkers as well.
Yeah.
He's
from Jersey.
I gotta probably look at the intro, because I think the intro might give away where it's at, the beginning of the video. Because most of it's indoors, so you really can't tell.
You know what? We up Riverdale.
Okay.
Way up. It's not even Yonkers.
Okay.
That's the Bronx.
So it's like the Bronx.
Yeah.
Kind of the border.
Teetering on the border, yeah. Then
All
the
right.
rest of that is in a regular apartment in Yonkers and streets in Yonkers.
So how do you feel about the people you're involved with now, with your music career now at this point? And I guess instead of talking about goals, like what's next? What do you want? What do you focus on next?
Is to create a sound. Like I don't even have images. I don't have an image. If you notice, there's no Pjay Johnson even like logo like thing, because I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very raw. It's something I have to have. I don't care for none of that shit.
But you know you have to have it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I have to create an image. I have to create this whole I'm this guy thing.
Do you have people around you that's going to help you with that?
That's just the homies, man, honestly.
Yeah.
Right now, I have management. I parted ways with management right now. And but I got a lot of people supporting and believing.
Yeah.
What I just heard was something that needs to be out, what I got to do. And that's people I'm close to. Like
why was there a departure with you in management?
Just
difference of opinion.
Grow apart.
Yeah,
you grow apart.
Okay.
Good peoples. Still cool peoples.
Anything you say, I mean, are you gonna drop a song about that? You can say something about that?
That's
my
peoples.
Say something?
Nah.
Peoples, but it's just
that's peoples. That's peoples.
parting ways.
Yeah, it's like I want to do this.
Hey, people say stuff about peoples all the time. Yeah. We all talk about.
I only got nice things to say.
Yeah,
I only got nice.
Nah, he's keeping it safe. A smart man.
No. On that, I just really only got nice things to say, because really it's just a difference of. I want to go about this way. You want to go about this. I don't want to hold you over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't want to hold. Okay, so.
Yeah. You guys going your separate ways.
I could bump heads with you again, and we can get this thing right.
That's respectable.
Yeah. So,
that's respectable.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add before you close?
Nah, man. I was rambling on.
No, this is
I was
great.
ready to get into
it's
my
great.
life.
I think a lot of people got to understand your journey.
Yeah.
You know,
hopefully, because I don't ever talk about it. So that's why I wasn't even polished with it, because I'm just giving it to you.
No, it was polished enough. I mean, I've learned a lot about you and where you're at and the Insignificant album, how that came about. Are you looking forward to? Are you going to do another album in a year or two?
In a year or two, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because it has to top.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't even have to top. But for me to give you an album, I would never do that on a yearly basis.
I thought about that too, because we had the conversation in terms of where you got your inspiration from, and it's not just all things that you've been through, stories that have been told to you, things you've seen, been around.
Oh yeah.
So I know that's a big part of it as well, and there's a theme for it.
Right.
So finding the next theme, I know is challenging.
I have the next theme. I have the next album.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna flip around and give it to you like that.
All right. Not yet.
Yeah. Nah.
You're gonna tweak
and
it.
it's gonna be special because it's not all based on love.
Okay.
It's based more on the upbringing and the what I've seen, like you said, and you know what I'm saying. That's what the next thing is about, and I feel like the writing on that has to be phenomenal, and the production has to be otherworldly.
Okay. Is it gonna be the same people that were involved with the
hopefully, and some.
All right, and some.
You putting out music and you're getting attention. Some people that are an asset should want to come aboard, or you know what I'm saying. So, and I'm ready for that finally.
Pjay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. BXLIVE.
BXLIVE Studios. This is BXLIVE Covers. Lamont Brown, Pjay Johnson signing out. Peace.